Welcome to another video, guys. In this one, we'll focus on secured credit cards. I mostly talk about all miles and points credit cards, but secured credit cards are an important topic that I made only one short video about before. If you have a bad credit score or don't have credit history at all, secured credit cards are a great solution for you. I wanted to make this video for a while now where I'll go in depth about what secured credit cards are all about, how they can help you improve your credit score, and I also want to share with you the best secured credit cards out there right now. Hey guys, my name is Rami and welcome to Points Pointers. My goal for this channel is to help you earn and redeem as many points as possible to upgrade your travels for little to no money. So if you're interested in travel hacking and award travel, then please consider subscribing. You can also download my free 10-step travel hacking guide in the description below. So let's start by answering the question, what is a secured credit card, for those of you who don't know? A secured credit card is an actual credit card. It's not a debit card or a prepaid card. It's designed for people who are looking to build or rebuild their credit. This can be someone who has bad credit or no credit history at all. Unlike a debit card or prepaid card, the issuer of a secured card may share your activity, such as your monthly payment history, with the major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. This can help you build a credit history, improve your credit health, and eventually upgrade to an unsecured, no deposit card. Also, as you can tell from the name, secured credit cards, it means that your credit line is secured by money that you deposit with the credit card company providing you with the card. Now, how about getting approved for secured credit cards? You would think that since you're securing the credit line with your own money, you'll be automatically approved, but that's not the case. Just because you can make a deposit doesn't mean you'll be guaranteed approval for a secured card. For example, Capital One will decline your application if you don't meet certain conditions, such as having a bank account. Now let's talk about the best secured credit cards out there. The first one is pretty common and probably the most famous secured credit card. That is the Capital One Secured Mastercard. This card has no annual fee. It builds credit when used responsibly, with regular reporting to the 3 major credit bureaus. With most secured credit cards, your deposit must be equal to your credit limit, but with the Capital One Secured Mastercard, you can get a limit of $200 for a deposit of $49, $99, or $200, depending on your credit. If you can't come up with your whole deposit up front, you can pay it in installments before activating your card. You can get access to a higher credit line after making your first 5 monthly payments on time with no additional deposit needed. A little downside of this card is that Capital One's underwriting standards are tighter than for many other secured cards. You generally won't qualify if you don't have a checking or savings account, if you have non-discharged bankruptcy, or if your rent is almost as high as your monthly income, and other reasons as well. The next card is probably the best secured credit card. It's the Discover It Secured Card. This card has no annual fee, gives you rewards, and can be upgraded. So let's see the card's details. The Discover It Secured Card earns 2% cashback on up to $1,000 worth of spending per quarter on restaurants and gas stations, and 1% on all other spending. That's pretty awesome return for a regular card. For a secured credit card, that's unheard of. And after 8 months, Discover automatically evaluates your account for possible upgrade to an unsecured card. And the annual fee is $0. You establish your credit line by providing a refundable security deposit from $200 to $2,500 after being approved. Bank information must be provided when submitting your deposit. You get 100% US-based customer service and get your free credit scorecard with your FICO credit score. And the best part, Discover will automatically match all the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year. So that's 4% cashback on restaurants and gas on up to $1,000 worth of spending per quarter, plus 2% on everything else for the first year. Absolutely crazy for a secured credit card. The next card is the Open Sky Secured Visa Credit Card. This card is great for those who have severely damaged credit score because they don't run a credit check for you to open this card, and you don't even have to have a bank account to open it. You can make your deposit, which is a minimum of $200 and a maximum of $3,000, and pay your bills with a debit card, wire transfer, check, or money order. There's an annual fee of $35, which is not a big deal since it really helps those with very poor credit, and you also can't upgrade your account to an unsecured card. But they'll report your activity to the 3 credit bureaus, helping you build your credit quickly. Next up is the Citi Secured Mastercard. This card has no annual fee, helps build credit history since it reports to the credit bureaus, requires a minimum security deposit of $200. Now, the Citi Secured Mastercard is really for people who are looking to build their credit for the first time and not for those rebuilding credit after past mistakes with bad or damaged credit. This is a simple card with simple rules, and after making on-time and in full payments for a while, you'll be eligible to graduate to some of Citi's non-secured credit cards. The next card is the Credit Builder Secured Visa Credit Card from Armed Forces Bank. This card has an annual fee of $25, but it can be worth it. With this card, you can set your own credit limit between $300 and $3,000 based on the amount you deposit into your Credit Builder savings account. You can increase your credit limit by adding funds in increments of $50 or more to the savings account. The money in your savings account will earn interest adding to your savings, and they report to all credit bureaus to help you build your credit history. And with paying your bills in full and on time, your account will be automatically reviewed to determine if you're eligible to upgrade to a non-secured credit card. You can also customize your payment date. If you're a new customer, you can choose either the 1st or 16th of each month as your payment date. Once your date is set, it cannot be changed. The next card is the Navy Federal Credit Union and Rewards Secured Credit Card. Wow, that's a long name. This card is pretty great because it has no annual fees, no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees, and it also earns rewards at 1 point per dollar. For this card, you need to deposit at least $200 into your savings account before submitting your application. Once approved, the deposit will determine your card's credit limit. The points earned on this card are worth about a penny a piece and can be redeemed for cashback, merchandise, or gift cards. You must be a member of Navy Federal Credit Union to apply. And membership is limited to current and former members of the military, civilian Department of Defense employees, and their families. The last card on my list is sort of a novelty card, but definitely an awesome one if you're a motorcycle lover, especially Harley. The card is the US Bank HarleyDavidson Visa Secured Credit Card. This card has an annual fee and allows for credit limits of up to $5,000. There's also a rewards program called HD Genuine Rewards. You earn 1 point for every dollar, and every time you accumulate 2,500 points, you get a $25 HD gift card, redeemable at Harley dealerships or the Harley-Davidson online store. So obviously, if you're not a Harley lover or don't have one in your family or friend circle, then these rewards will be useless to you. Otherwise, the card is great. It has 0 annual fees and gives you the potential of a high credit limit. So that's everything I know about secured credit cards so far in 2019. If I had to choose the best one, I think the Discover It is pretty amazing. It has no annual fees and has benefits that are close to some benefits on some non-secured credit cards. And having all your earned cashback matched by Discover in the first year is absolutely amazing. The main takeaway here is if you're trying to build your credit or improve your credit, no matter which card you choose, you have to make sure to always pay your bills in full and on time, and to keep your utilization low. If you open one of these cards and only have a $200 limit, for example, don't use up all the $200. I actually recommend that you keep it to even under $100 at any given point in time. 30% is your best option, and the lower the better. But if you have a low limit, I know that can be difficult, but do your best. And a lot of these cards let you either upgrade or increase your limit after just a few short months, as long as you're using the card properly. So just hang in there and always maintain your good credit card behavior. even when you have cards with $30,000 limits. Hope this was useful for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and ask me any questions you have, and I would love to answer all your questions. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe, because every week I'm publishing videos that will help you earn a ton of credit card points and frequent flyer miles that will enable you to travel the world for little to no money. Up until 3 years ago, I always thought that flying in business or first class is completely unachievable, that you have to be crazy rich in order to sit up front. That was before I discovered the concept of travel hacking, or more accurately, the concept of credit card churning. And ever since then, I've been pretty much flying in business or first class all the time. Over the last 3 years, I have opened 53 credit cards and earned millions of points. I earned so many points and miles that about a year ago, I traveled from New York to Hong Kong for a weekend just to check off a bucket list experience. That trip would have cost more than $27,000, but I only paid $140 out of pocket plus 150,000 miles. A lot of people think that you have to spend millions of dollars to earn millions of points, and I want to emphasize that's completely not true. Besides earning sign-up bonuses, there are a ton of other ways to earn a lot of points from spending you're already doing anyway. Whenever I fly in a premium cabin, I always get the royal treatment.
How are you? Good, how are you?
With these experiences, you get useful amenity kits, fancy pajamas, more privacy, delicious food, and a ton of free drinks. You also get access to lounges where you get to relax, eat more food, take a shower. One of the coolest things to do at the airport is take a shower. Even get a private cabana where you can take a bubble bath and drink expensive champagne.
Cheers.
Finally, the great thing about flying first class is you come here well rested, well fed, and you're ready to go. So how exactly can you do all that? It takes a lot of research and planning to figure out the best uses of miles and points. You need to start with a good credit score so you can apply for the best travel rewards credit cards. Always pay your bills on time and make sure you use the right credit cards for every transaction. In time, you'll book an expensive flight ticket for free. Even though it may take a lot of time searching and booking, once you make that big redemption for the first time, you'll realize it was all worth it. And before you know it, you'll be tucked in your luxury seat on your way to an amazing adventure. Thank you guys for watching. Download my free travel hacking guide. It's going to be in the description below.